Hello and welcome to the NinjaCamp.com exclusive review of Infinity Blade for the iOS devices. This is a brand new game from Epic. It was just released today. That's December 9th of 2010. We're going to go ahead and take a look here on my second playthrough, which I'll explain a little bit later in the review. Basically, the first thing you're going to notice, the game looks incredible. It's one of the best looking games that I've seen on the iOS. This is running on an iPhone 4. It seems to run perfectly. I mean, you see very little stutter. The style of the game is kind of interesting. It's kind of like a choose your own adventure. You'll notice you can't really just walk around wherever you want, but you get these hot spots that help you choose what your next action is. Throughout the environment, there are hidden piles of money like you saw me pick up there, and potions and things like that. For all I know, there might be more in the future. It kind of comes to a head here. You meet up with many different enemies. You fight them kind of one at a time in this scenario. The fight style is really interesting. They completely use the swipe concept of the device, which was a great decision. No more virtual buttons or anything of that nature. And what you'll see that I'm failing to do here is try and parry the attacks. The very first thing that you'll learn to do is to swipe in the same direction as your attacking enemy. So what I'll try to do is time this correctly and swipe in the same direction to achieve a parry and kind of butt swords together. I'm failing miserably, however. You also notice that down at the bottom there I've got a shield, and to the bottom left and right I've got dodge buttons. The way that those work are pretty obvious. You can hold the shield button at any time to put your shield up and block an attack, and you can do the dodge left and right whenever it's logical. Obviously, if you dodge right into a right-handed swing, or I should say left-handed swing, you're going to take it to the face. There's nothing you can do. What I'm attempting to show you here is the magic. So I draw this pattern on the board, and then I can achieve that magic spell that I have equipped. So far I've seen 3 different ones of all varying styles. I would imagine that there's quite a few more. I believe the magic is bound to the ring item that you use. So right here I'm starting to actually take advantage of this guy and move forward. Each fight seems to progress with these 3 little cutscenes. I haven't seen anything different than that just yet. It looks like the life bar is just divided into 3 segments and they kind of do a cutscene in between. It doesn't seem that annoying, but I haven't played it that much yet, but I do like it. So every time I successfully get a block break or parry break or a dodge break, I get a few uninterrupted seconds for me to attempt my combos on this guy. I haven't quite tied this together yet, but it seems if you swing your sword into his shield, then it actually will stop your combo. So there is some strategy in where you're attacking to maximize your damage potential. See, right there I swung it into the shield and it says he blocked. After you get him down all the way, you get this kind of finishing move section where you can just go wild. The more swipes you get in, the more experience you get, and it'll show you on this next screen here. I'm going to explain something that's really kind of unique to this game. Is the experience you gain is not only attributed to the way that you just fought, but it's actually on each item. So it's going to go through each item and show me how much experience I got up until you master. So you'll notice I mastered that plated crown. This is a pretty unique idea because it keeps you changing armor throughout. It keeps you, learning to master new weapons. So I'm going to go ahead and put my skill point from the mastery into health here, and then I'm going to go and look at my inventory for something to replace what I just mastered, essentially, which is the, actually I think it's the next helm. Yeah, there you go, plated crown. So, I don't know why I don't change it here. I think I come back and change it in a minute. I'm just being retarded. But I'm going to go ahead and show you the store. There's a ton of items. It's already just fantastic. This is just what I have unlocked. I think more items are becoming unlocked as I level throughout the game. They look great. All the designs are really strong. Additionally, every item looks different in the game. So, unlike the shittier early RPGs where you would equip something and your character model wouldn't update, this game is all about your character model updating. I think it looks great. So here I'm going to go ahead and go into my inventory and equip that other helm that I had, because like I said, with every fight I want to gain more experience from that slot. So rather than have a mastered helm, I'm going to go ahead with this titanium horn helm. You'll notice the character model update. Now I look like a bad moose of some sort. And I'm going to go ahead and start going here. It's a little potion, pick up, look around. Nothing to see here. And I'm going to proceed to the next point. These little cutscenes in between where you're transitioning from point to point are pretty cool because you can actually still find items on them. Like I just picked up that sack of gold. Some of them move kind of fast and you need to like be quick on the tap to actually grab the item you want. But it's kind of a neat idea. I think overall you'll notice that the play style is perfectly designed for any touch screen or mobile device. The considerations that they took really make the game just a fantastic experience playing it on your phone or iPad. The last thing that I'll tell you about is the story. I don't know that there really is much of a story, but I guess the way it works is you start off as level 0 ass kicker. You show up to this castle, kill your way through to the God King. He promptly just hands it to you and you're dead. He absorbs your soul and then minutes later starts over as the son of the guy you started off with. They're referring to them as the bloodlines, and each new bloodline is a new playthrough. The castle doesn't change. The choices that you can make in terms of where you go don't seem to change, but the enemies do change, and it seems like they may have some dynamic element to them, along with leveling up. It's kind of a weird story, but, you know, I guess it goes along with the title of the Infinity Blade. It just kind of loops around. It actually kind of works. I'm a little bit curious to see where it goes from here. Epic, in the notes of the game, is already kind of committed to providing new weapons, armor, and a new level beyond the God King. So once you finish this, I'm assuming that there's going to be something else for you that will keep you interested. So, I just want to take a minute to thank you guys for watching the first ever Ninja Camp video review of anything. I hope you liked it, and I'll look forward to seeing your comments in the comment box below. If you get a chance, I'd run out and buy this one. It's $5.99 right now, which is a great value for a game of this caliber. And thanks again.